Making friction on it. Because so you don't get
She be in the car. Emeka, I will bring the hammer from inside car. Morning, ma. Why, ma?
Maybe this one you're even seeing. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, it's normal. I don't know how to.
That tea. What is it?
Oh, shoot.
TV junction. So the essence of using that TV junction for this illustration is just we are using different controllers. The switch so we are using I don't think we should use you have to be here. Also, because the main line of business opposite. So opposite is a type of when you are using 1.5 million, people that has high HSS, like the oven. The washing machine. First thing of the high resistance equipment. You can use oil as just like water heater. All this thing, used for domestic works, not for industrial work. If it is industrial work, mostly you handle, you will find on the same, but when it comes to industrial work, it's a cable, all the, you cannot find it. When you are doing industrial work, the highest you can find on the domestic base. When you're using What's the open to the laws that come into the mostly we expect some the idea most cases, like, no kind for it like this. Especially that this one, this guy, like my now, I'll go ahead with so mostly installation when you see the product terminals. But as for me, anything for today, we do this without any mistake. That's why I see that you put all the three colors, which is the positive, negative, then the earthing. This is the earthing cable. This is the dodge cable. This is the neutral. Remember that positive close. Negative is the neutral. White is green. And yellow. Those are most cases you see your cable. Remains forgetting. So this case, how did it your quantity for this one to use your cable. Call it fish tape. So what I'm trying to do now, I want to let this cable, this lighting part, how it will work. So let's have to this shape of a shape. This is the shape. This one is going to do what? Well, are we going to practice? Like I'm saying, like what you're doing now, it's easy for us to do what we are doing. I will dismount to it. They will do it. So this is the usual. This is how this is for the lighting, light for switch. So mostly when you are doing it, you say for it to separate the cable. This cable now is meant for the switch. So that you can switch from here. Like if you want to know the difference, and say you switch on, you just press it once. There is vibration. this circuit, you need what? Negative and positive term. That is the neutral and supply. Something we have our reality faults. Those are modern bulb. I have a bulb. Seeing light in the bulb, but sunshine just good. And your socket, when you have no traffic in your socket, you will see light in your socket, but once you plug it, the light will be socket. Tries to tell you that you have a neutral failure. You have to go and trace your neutral. So when it comes to the case of neutral are one. Neutral are one. You can tap neutral from any source. So neutral are one. Because why are they one? End of the day, in our neutral board, all the neutral cables will be connected. Is this circuit complete? Is it complete? I think the neutral should be complete. It's not complete because there is no neutral coming from the board. So I have to take another neutral here. So we can say that this is a complete circuit. This plier I'm using has a gauge for each cable that I use. And this cable is 2.5. So you can see this code is meant for 2.5.
The big one.
Yes. So when I put it, I don't have to stress me too far with this cable. Because like me, I can still use this one to pay this cable. But if I give you a cut the cable, like me, feel it. But if I give you, if I say you should give this insulator now, you cut the cable. The conductor is so use the gauge for 2.5.
Sorry, please, what's the name of this plier?
This is multi-purpose. You can get this around 9,000 naira. As small as this. But it has different versions. If I should kill cable that will get you into this place. Yeah. I don't have to stress myself. Just put it. Then there is a knife here that will peel the cable for you. So look this thing together. So another function of this plier, which bind it. You understand? Bind it. This is the very function. So this one is complete. This one is
But if I don't have this one, I can see this.
complete. is complete to our switch. Let's go to the socket.
Next one is not
No, this is the modern installation. Don't bring it to this place. Those ones that they use ceiling rods. You see one white plastic like this, one white. They normally place it at the top there. It's called ceiling rods. That's the the guys in us can bring your doctor there and then you can make them in that place. There are some kind of installation like if I want to use those three cables, those ones they normally insulate together like 3-in-1, 2-in-1. You can still run the installation here, but you will not even know that the neutral is inside here. End of the neutral will be here, but hardly you know that is the neutral. But this is the simplest way of doing installation. This one is the simplest way. What you need is just to bring your neutral from the distribution board, bring your supply direct to the switch. You are done. Then the other thing is just to look your neutral. Then if you want the switch, the bulb, each of the bulb to be switching simultaneously, just bringing their terminals to here, the way I did, because these are two different terminals in this place. So we are going to socket. Socket is mostly straight, it's not something hard. Earthing is very important in socket because most of the appliances they are being grounded from the company, so they need earthing to function well. That's why in most cases we have issue of when there is lightning or thunder strike, most of the appliances get affected because the neutrals or the earthings are not properly done. Then after you have finish your earthing, you need to do your earthing installation outside too by using a rod and basket. The basket, industrial salt and charcoal. Last thing you do during installation, when you're doing your work, is the last thing you don't start your job from here. This is the last place you can make your job. So you use the appropriate tools for the appropriate job. This is very important. When you have this 2-gang switch, this 2-gang, or you call it 2-way, but mostly it's 2-gang. Where is the right one? This common. This common. This common. Where are this common? What are we connecting to this common? Is this load? That's the supply. This is the supply. This is the supply. This supply normally goes to this common. There are some sockets you will not say common. Let me check it. socket. Let's adjust these 3 holes you have. Some sockets you won't see this one. You can see that this one, but not this side. So anyway, you see this one that has after this one's the big plan, they are the comma, because it's not every socket you will see comma. In this case, now this is also tight. You know why it's tight? Because of being condition. You don't be the only person that can do it. So most education understand when they see this thing, they know that it's supply. So since we have to switch here. Once you see this thing, this one looping. This sign won't wake up. So once it's done like this, that means I've connected these two switches and giving them supply. So when I find the two switches are open, then when again, after you have done this, don't terminate, because this is simple thing. Don't terminate your cable. It's not that you can put it in anyone you see. If I put it in this two now, instead of my switch to on here, it will be off. When you don't like this now, it's two way. One gun, two way. That means there is possibility of me have a switch here, another switch here. This same switch is offing this like on this same switch, be offing it to the same time. You can still use it on it. You can still use this one to on it. It's just like you have two doors. Maybe let's, for example, it's mostly used when like your kitchen or your passage, maybe, or your bedroom. That is bed switch. Maybe you are coming inside your kitchen or your, maybe from the sitting room or dining. Maybe your dining is here. There's this switch, and instead of you to on this switch, instead of you to enter the kitchen before you on the light, you on it from here before you enter inside. Then when you are going out, you just use this switch now. If you like, you off it from here, so that when you are coming in again, you can still on it from this place. So in this case, we are just doing only zero switch. So you you are terminating your cable. You are terminating it to L1. L1. This is 2. That's for this one. So coming from switch that all this cable, all this cable will be at the top. That's why I say I have another type of switch here. Not that because this one was down here. And you have another switch that has the L1 up here, you go and put it down. You have to follow the link there. You have to follow them. When you see L1, you put it on L1. You're not going to put it on L2 so that when someone comes inside, on this one is on. You say, why is this one off? When you off it, another switch will go and on somewhere. Another light will go. So this L1, right? Okay. L1 here too. So this L1 is on here. It means that the switch needs to be like this when you try to when I want the light will come. This is another L1. When I want the switch like this, it will come. But if you put it on, because there is an empty one here. When you put this on here, L2, if I put it on L2, that means the owning of this switch here is going to be off. So it will not be seen and they will not correspond. Because when you off your switch, everybody have to understand that once it's off, everything is off. We have Golden School. Tell you whether you have the Golden School for Lampoda. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? So, to check whether what we do is working, I'll check, I'll use my continuity, this continuity. Don't be sick. See that? It doesn't beep. So switch it down. This empty. Yes. You know why it doesn't beep? There's no continuity. Why? Because there is no bulb to complete the cycle. The terminal is not complete. Because there is no bulb here. So once you have your bulb here, think for a socket. I think socket is the most simplest thing.
Give me the 3,000, I need 5.
This type of socket, if you want to unclip, don't unclip it from the handle. If not, so you break this something. This place, you just press it here. So these are eggs. This is the sign of egg.
I'm learning what.
The last one is so it can be that or this inside.
Mommy, happy New Year.
Does that mean that so we are telling you can connect it from any side of the text. Sorry, I have a good socket. This when the two faces connected. No, it's anyway. This key, just like this one. Come down.
Can you help me with this, please?
This supply and this neutral. Just like you have them three here. This one now. This one comes to this one. This one comes to this one. This one comes to this one. Understand?
Hello? Only what is you?
Neutral.
Huh?
This neutral. You understand? Yes. Then this red to this red, this red to this is looping. Okay. It's a looping socket. Okay, yeah, I think they looped like this. They have looped it inside.
Okay, they have
Your own
looked
is
it
just
inside.
to terminate it.
Okay, they looked it inside.
They have looped it.
Okay.
Your own is to terminate. This is just exactly what is inside here. What they do. Yeah, this is the illustration.
Hello?
So, remaining this one.
What are you?
So anytime you are working with a box, this box particularly, this is their screw. They call them golden screw. We have the short and the long golden screw. Why do they use the long ones? For example, this why you need the long one. You see, when the partition of the plastering is thick now, this one will not work there. You see, the part is inside, but this one will not size it. So you have to buy the long one to size it. So what I'm doing is just something short. I don't need the long one. And if this one is long, this plier can cut it for me. This place is designed for it. Yeah, okay. You know why I can't cut it? And even the gauge is the same gauge with this one. Once I put it, I press it. It will look like hydraulic, but it's not hydraulic. You just cut it once. So I don't need to do that. So from what I'm seeing, the thickness of this cable might not enter here. Use your sellotape.
I want to just common sense.
Then use your sellotape. Please, anyway you see those signs, please respect them. Because if you don't use it properly, there's a case that when you do that kind of connection and the person off the bulb in his house, the light will still be showing. Maybe the person don't like seeing light in the night, and the person will still be seeing the reflection of bulb. So you have to connect anywhere you see your negative, you connect it. See your positive, you connect it. Don't do it anyhow. fine. This is a because I know it will not bleach. But make sure you tape it. It's just for practical sake. So this board, what you notice here is that you have only one bus bar. It's supposed to come with two bus bar inside this bus bar, so that one will be for earthing and one for neutral. But when you are using, if you are doing your normal house installation, you know that distribution board, the redistribution board that comes for the rework, that one has earthing. It has earth bus bar on it. Now you don't have to stress yourself. You don't So what are you doing now? You are terminating our program.
Oh, sorry, what's the name of this switch?
Which one?
This one.
Yes. Yeah, miniature breakers.
Okay, I'm in the actual breakers.
But if you call miniature breaker for those, they will not know it to just tell them you are looking for a single pole breaker.
Is it that is or because you're complaining that this thing is supposed to be two? Is the other one supposed to be for S or still for neutral?
This one. This one.
The other one, if we have the second one of this
is for it.
it should be for X. But that means we have another option we can put X.
You know why it's not perfection? Okay, what if I have a supply and it goes from this place to touch to the team? There will be a line to favor. So in that case, even though the team is signing everything will shopping. On this page, you take it. comparing the two of them, the answers are totally different.
Que gato.
Oh.
Just leave it.
I follow.
So no, I will not combine it as possible. They give me to test that. That's the driver. Any of my driver is test that. Or the last, there's one here. Papa.
Okay,
And see the start.
wait, I'm not seeing that.
It's like, so this light is always supply. So I put this light for a little bit. This is our supply. Do you know why it's not like this? Yeah, this is light should come. No one shake. You look like it's not it's not working. Yeah, it's difficult. They are not perfect the same time. Just anywhere
Sorry. There's no need to put any cushion or if you want to do it properly on the box. No, we use no if it's the distribution board, the iron one. The mount here is for 20 mm. The size is already there. It's 20 mm. They have 25 mm. Like that one now, you still find this 25 mm. You still find 20 mm. So there, can still use within 20 If not so, why do we normally put it here? So that when you are drawing your cable, during fixing of cable, the insulators will not tear. Because if I start dragging this cable by force here now, the insulators will tear, which will lead to leakage. So it's very important to put communication. And then when bringing like into where do you advise? Do you take it from up or from down? You can connect your cable to your pipe. One application device and sometimes, but mostly it's very good to do it from under.
It's a new.
Upstairs, where I have to take this so that the one that is supplying power will still have some complete. Understand?
Sorry, I have a question. These circuit breakers, they are AC circuit breakers, right? What are the ratings? 6 amps.
I still use them because they are when they is for lightning and small load. So this is still the range of small load that I can still use. The reason of this data is for you to react to danger. So that when there's danger, this you can just strip off immediately. But when you put something 30 times here, when they because the size of cable that is here is not very.
So what we call the what we call is positive command high current, like when it's important.
Mostly when you see the report, only there is one load, and the rating of that breaker is not that cable that is connected. The load that is carrying is more than the breaker. It will burn.
So that means if you are using 2.5 mm cable, 1.5 mm cable, so the normal rating is 6 amps breakers.
You can still use this 6 amps. But the standard is there is from 10. Standard 15 for 1.5, then 2.5. Have it 25 to 30.
That's 20 to 25.
20 to 25 and 4 in 25 to 30.
So now, if you are doing electrical connections, in aspect when we have something like AC, we have AC, we have water heater, we have all these heavy appliances. We recommend using 4 mm or 6 mm, which we have 25 amps breaker or 30 amps breaker. Then yes, and if you have something like lighting point, normal socket for just phone charging or phone charging or fan, you use a lesser amps. Do you know why we make use of lesser amps? We make use of lesser amps should, in case there's any spark, the breaker will go off. But when you have maybe you are using just ordinary fan and you have 63 amps breaker, when there is issue in the house, the breaker will not go off because the amps is accepting the load that is coming inside. That's the reason I see that there are so many houses go down because of wrong breaker usage in the building. So if you are using AC, you go and use 100 amps breaker on an AC that is supposed to be 32 or 63. You will discover even the AC is catching fire, the breaker will still remain, it will not go off. So when you are rating breakers on an appliances, rate them accordingly. Don't use higher breakers for a load that is lesser to avoid issue. So if there's an issue, a spark anyway, this guy will go off. Do you understand? If there's an issue, this guy will go off. But if it's higher, there's an issue, it will remain. That's what causes fire accident in the building.
When you're choosing your breaker, you're working with maybe like you're trying to connect AC cable. Not because the breaker for AC is cheap. You see a cheaper breaker, you say, okay, let me buy this cheaper one, put it for AC. You are going to cause problem in the future because by the time they started using the AC, the rating of that breaker, once the AC works in still, the breaker will off. Because the natural breaker, that is a magnetic field here, it cannot hold that voltage, so it will be tripping off always. So it's good for you to have the standard breakers for the standard one. Is any question? I know you are confused. Maybe this is a practical class. You will do the practical.
So I want to ask you.
I'll guide you.
That means for normal lighting points and sockets, the standard is like from 6 amps to 15 amps, right?
Yes.
6 amps to 15 amps. Like this one, I'm using 6 amps.
Yeah, so you will see 5. Okay. You see 5 lights on those miniature breaker for our normal distribution. We have 5. But sometimes you will not see 5 at all. You will see from 15, 20, 25, 30.
So
Like this we have use both negative wires. And even in the house, I believe that the connected to negative and positive. So it's used to because that one they do the installation they do for AJ is for they use three. Those 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Even though you are seeing that red and black, it's not that it's that black that is working there. You have that paper, do the installation so that you see. It's not that black. That black is acting like these 2 frames, like this 2 one, this one black and this one. In that case now, that black is acting like this one. Then the red is acting like this one. But they are still same cable. Then the black, normally the black will come along the way. When it reaches this place, it will separate. The black will come here. Then the black here now again will go inside this place. Then the other black will take to this board.
you're not clear?
Sorry, sir. I've actually seen a circuit wire that's not connected with wire. And it's so that you can remove it on the top.
That's why I say in your standard distribution, it's not what you see. Yeah. All these wires that are doing as if you have done it well, you will not see them. They will isolate them. It's just for you to put the breaker to start working.
And this one, is there a particular breaker that can be applied on any breaker? Like you have range for it?
They have rating too. That's why I say in those breaker now, you will not see this like the way you have them. They write it maybe from 15 to 30. Normally 15 to 30. That's what you will see there. 15 to 30. Except even distribution board, they have different price from different companies. There are some companies that use this type of breakers. This normal breaker, there are some companies that do it. And some companies use the other type. They just take the operation inside.
So that means in a distribution box, here we'll have 30 amps to 40 amps. Those breakers inside the distribution box. Those 30 amps are meant for AC and
Yes, this one we see with water heater, electrics. That is electric cooker. Cooker unit.
Just like we went to work in a site, they use 100 amps all through, like 100 amps from beginning till the end.
To know,
Even if the cable is melting, my guy will still remain there.
That 100
It will not go off.
just like this main breaker that we are trying to produce here. The reason this should be 100 amps so that it can withstand the load that is coming from this side.
And if you see now, see these 6 amps, if you add more than 5 bulbs, it will go off. Add more than 5 bulbs to it, it might go off
Because of overload.
because of overload. So any other question? So you couple it, cover it, then one person will come out and they start afresh his own installation afresh, just like what you have
If
here.
you have 2 boards, there is to be like a teamwork. You have to go.
Bob.
Boss,
Okay. But this space can still take them.
just still do it.
So one
The
person.
essence is just to get connection, because this is not what you are going to do inside the room. But the best, you have to get the hammering things to get how to do this connection. So when you get inside, it will be something very
Sorry, sir. Not this actually. There was a time where I switched off the lights. I wanted to walk on the surface. I switched it off like still and I still felt. I even changed over to motion. But I still felt shocked.
Felt shock,
Yeah, I was shocked.
earth leakage. That's what we call earth leakage.
maybe another thing, maybe the main breaker has caught.
And it's taking current in. Current is still flowing.
It will still be flowing. The main breaker.
And even though there's no light on, everything was off.
That is it.
Earth. One, you check the main breaker. If there's no flow on the main breaker, that means the major, what causes that mostly is earth failure. Either the earth has been detached from the distribution board, and if the earth has detached from the distribution board, there will be leakage.
That shock, not that it will affect you to eat one. It's just because you have a foot light. There's something happening to you. No.
And it happens mostly when you have contact with the ground. When you have body contact with the ground or the wall, current will pass through. So once you're working in a site, you have to be more focused on the earthing. Make sure that the earthing is very okay. If earthing is okay, it will be difficult to have a flow of unnecessary current moving around the house.
So, should I get you those things so that you can run this separately? It doesn't matter whether you do it or not. Arrive at this stage and these switches, the switch are often one after the other, and we have a complete circuit here. Just
So you can, your own can be straight.
anyhow.
All this like this can be on the straight line.
Let it power.
Yes, the most important thing, power this. Now what we have here, what we have here, you can also do on here. Just so you volunteer someone to start it. So who will start first? For the practical, so everything is on the ground. The DB board is there. The breakers are there. The pattress bus and so they are all there.
Or do you want to do it as a teamwork? And the guiding people.
So one person will lead you so that any question you ask him, he will tell you.
And give a space a bit. So that there will be space for the
as far as see what this is. Just put your socket here so that you want That's really my God. Good.